Hey everybody, and welcome to Delta Shootaround Preview. Joey Ramirez here with assistant coach Jud Buechler to break down tonight's game against the Phoenix Suns. Jud, I want to give our fans a little bit of information before we get started. After the Chicago game recently, Luke Walton said that the MVP of that game was Jud Buechler, who provided an excellent scouting report. So I just want them to know what kind of expertise we're getting here today. Any comments on that?
Not really. That was awfully nice of Coach Luke, but we've been back there twice now in the last 2 years. We've gotten 2 wins. I have a special bond with that building, the United Center. So
3 rings will do that for you.
3 rings will do that for you. It was really nice to get that win, start the road trip off that way.
Now, speaking of that road trip, you guys finished the trip 3-2. Some good wins there at the end. Both of those wins were sparked in part by Josh Hart, who has been on the glass constantly over the last couple games. What do you like about Josh's game?
He's playing great. You know, he's been given the opportunity to start for us and be in that role. His defense is really where he can hang his hat right now, and he's been great defensively, and part of that is his defensive rebounding. He's just getting in there, helping us out on the boards. And he's playing really well. Offensively, he's knocking down some open shots. So very proud of him, very happy for him right now.
Another guy who's kind of hitting his stride on both ends of the floor is Brook Lopez, getting in there in the post, stretching out with his threes, contesting some shots. What do you make of the way Brook has played recently as opposed to the previous few games?
Well, he had such a nice homecoming in Brooklyn. You know, he had such a nice, the fans really treated him well coming back there. I think he felt comfortable in that building. So that's kind of where it all started. He started making a lot of threes. Also, he's rolling to the basket a little bit more for us. His defense was huge in that game. He had a couple big blocks down the stretch. So it's great. It seems like he's been re-energized after playing in Brooklyn, and he finished off the road trip that way.
Now, taking a look at tonight's opponent, when you think of the Suns, you typically think of Devin Booker, who's a guy who's really burned the Lakers in the past. Now, he is not available for tonight's game. How does that change the complexion of their team?
It's a huge loss for them, obviously. He's their leading scorer and overall best player, I believe. But they have other players that are very capable of having a big night. I think T.J. Warren will step up for them. Josh Jackson is also playing very well. He's had four games with over 20 points a game. So they have enough firepower for sure to give us problems, but losing Booker obviously hurts them.
Now, Devin Booker reminds me of another 6'6" sharpshooter that the Phoenix Suns used to have. Do you know who I'm thinking of right here? His name was Jud Buechler. Was that the greatest 6-game stretch by a player in NBA history?
Yeah, that was a quick stay there in Phoenix. We call that a cup of coffee in the NBA. But I enjoyed my stay. It was fun, but very short.
Do you live out of a hotel, or how do you manage that, a quick stay like that?
I actually got there during the summer, so I was there for all of summer. So I ended up, renting a house there or whatever, and so it was an easy. Whenever you get traded, it's difficult. I had 2 young. My daughters were very young at that point, so the whole family was there. But that's part of the NBA, and when you got to go, you got to go.
All right, Jud. Well, we got to go right now. He's Jud Buechler. I'm Joey Ramirez. We got Lakers and Suns tonight at 7:30 at Staples Center. We'll see you there.